So Miss Tina Knowles revealed in a sit-down exclusively with People magazine that she'd actually been battling, and she's now cancer-free, stage 1 breast cancer. Let's take a listen.
Wow.
I'm doing great, cancer-free, feeling great, and just feeling very incredibly blessed that, God allowed me to find that early. Well, I struggle with whether I would share that journey because I'm very private, but I decided to share it because I think it's a lot of lessons in it for other women. I wanted to make sure that they knew how important it is not to slack on your mammograms, because you don't have to let this, we can catch cancer at stage 1 or even stage 0. I didn't know that there was a stage 0. I could have caught this at stage 0 if I had not missed my mammogram, but I did because of COVID. And as a result, it was stage 1. It could have been stage 0. So you have to go get your mammograms.
Well, God bless her. I'm glad she was able to catch it early, man.
And I love to hear when people talk about their journey, right? Because sometimes people forget or they don't talk about it enough. Like Gia missed hers, but she was able to catch us 4 years later, even with Charlamagne and myself talking about colonoscopies. Yeah. People need to go to the doctor. You need to get checked out.
Yes.
Because you need to catch it before it gets worse,
And
Yes.
I remember there used to be like an age requirement for you used to have to wait till you're 40 to get a mammogram. Now you can get it like in your 20s.
Yeah, because I'm sure if you got a history in your family, they probably encourage you to go get it earlier.
Yeah. So I definitely encourage young women to get them too.
Is there another way? I thought there was another way of doing a mammogram. I know there's one way the women
They'll
actually
smash down on it.
But then there's
You
another
don't
way.
have to show us, Envy. You don't even have
Sorry.
any breasts. Well, you do, but
I wish there was another way though.
But
Like they didn't have to like
They have
slam.
to do all the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Envy was holding his.
I was saying, is there another? Because I'm
Okay.
Delicate
it's
with the
awkward,
nips.
like just want to
Yes.
put it in the machine. All right.
Oh, they keep y'all awake when they do that, so it's not like colonoscopy.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
And they say it hurts. It's painful, right?
Yes, it is painful.
Because with colonoscopies,
It's
they
just-
knock you out.
it's just
Envy like to be
awkward.
awake, but
Like they put pressure. It's like,
They knock you out for the colonoscopy?
Yeah, they put you to sleep.
Yeah, unless you want to be awake.
No,
That's
they have to
worse,
put
though.
you
I
to
thought that was
sleep.
quick. I thought the colonoscopy was quick.
You
They
don't
just
know.
said, give a
They
little-
put you to sleep. You knocked out.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going for my physical today.
Yeah.
Look at
no,
you.
You're definitely
The prostate is the one that's quick.
Okay, I was going
That's
to
when
say.
they finger you real quick. Like, burp, burp.
And then you got a cough. Like,
Cannot say
and then
that.
just-
Yeah, I can say that.
You can know.
I'm talking about prostate exams.
But
Well,
you can't say the forget.
That's ridiculous. If y'all believe
Prostate
that, that's
doctors
crazy.
do not be.
But I'm going today.
What else?
I know
You
you
don't
are.
even have
You
an
can't
why
wait.
you going there today?
You don't even got no appointment.
You about to
just
walk
want to
in.
be touched. You just want to be touched. Feeling
What's his
lonely over
name?
there.
What is the doctor's
Insurance
name?
don't even
Man, what are y'all
Oh.
going through? Why is he having to go through?
Shit,
Oh,
12-1
yeah.
this year, Mr. Casey. Jesus. Go ahead, what else?
Well, she's so Miss Tina Knowles is promoting her book Matriarch. So she has been talking or releasing a lot of the different excerpts from the book. And in one of the passages, she actually talks about Beyonce and Jay-Z and how Beyonce chose to be with Jay-Z, because she says at the time Beyonce was actually dating another guy and it was like really serious, but at the same time she had started dating Jay-Z, and Beyonce came to her.
Houston player.
She was dating. She wasn't in a relationship. She was just dating, and she came to Miss Tina and was like, I don't know what to do, because at this point, like I think both the guys that came into Houston at one point, she was like, I need to make a decision. So Miss Tina was like, well, how do you feel? And she was like, I already knew it was Jay-Z for her. And when they talked about it, it was him, and that's where she decided to go. And she was like, they were young, just talking on the phone, barely getting to spend time with each other. He would come and do dinner at her house because they couldn't go anywhere for real. And that's how their relationship developed early on. She also talked about, y'all remember back in 2011 when Beyonce got pregnant with Blue Ivy, people were saying that she didn't deliver the baby?
Yes.
Miss Tina, for the first time, talked publicly about how she felt going through all of that because she was told not to say anything. Let's take a listen.
I want to talk about fame and the impact that has on a family. You said specifically about just the rumors about Beyonce's first pregnancy with Blue. What was that like?
To hear people say the most horrendous things and to call my whole family a lie, because we would all have to be part of that conspiracy and lie about something so sacred. It was one of the worst times of my life because I couldn't say anything. My daughter was saying, no, because you're just going to make the story bigger. So don't say anything, it's going to go away. But it didn't go away for a long time. And it's one of the most painful things for me to know that people could just be that disgusting. And people just get to lie and they don't have to suffer any consequences.
I knew Beyonce would be telling Miss Tina, like, don't say nothing.
Right.
But just imagine being the mother having to shut up and sit back and see. Because like she said, they will all have to be a part of that.
Right.
Like,
And it's supposed to be a joyous
pregnant.
time.
And this is what this girl wanted. This is what she wanted for a long time. And y'all talking about it's fake. So,
she also got into details of like Beyonce and Jay-Z's wedding and talked about how they had to do it so private because again they didn't want it to get out, so they literally had to do it inside of a house, and Miss Tina and Jay's mom cooked the food, like everything had to be so private, so sacred. She also, for the first time in this book, talks about her split from Mr. Matthew Knowles. Let me make sure I get Mr. in there. Okay,
I know, girl, you gonna come up here.
Yeah, so she says that they were married in 1980, divorced in 2011, but it was because he was a really, really horrible cheater. He actually had a baby within their marriage, and that was like the last straw for her.
My God.
Yeah, she said that like in 2009 is when he had the baby on her, but before that he would do some crazy things when it came to cheating, and she would take him back every time because she kind of just couldn't let it go. And then when that happened, she was like, nah, I can't do this. And they had actually thought about getting together at some point, but she was like, she knew that the girls would be upset at him.
So where's
Back
the baby?
together. Yeah.
Where's the baby?
Where's the family?
He has other kids outside of Beyonce and Solange.
Yeah, no, where that baby?
The baby that he had?
Yeah.
It's a
boy?
I think it's his son. Let me look this up. He has, outside of Beyonce and Solange, he has Nixon, Alexander Knowles, and Coy Michael Knowles. So,
2 kids.
Yes. Yep. 2 sons.
All right.
Yeah.
That's how you know Tina named Beyonce and Solange, because them names sound regular. Them names sound too regular.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that book out?
Yes, the Matriarch is now out. It's
out
available
today.
now. Yep, and it's all about Miss Tina's life, and not just Beyonce and Solange and that, but really about her life, her upbringing. She talks about, watching her brother almost get killed by the cops at one point, and it's a lot that you learn about her, and watching her talk throughout the interviews too.
Mr. Matthew Knowles is not doing any interviews anymore because he doesn't like when people talk about his personal life. Like they put questions not to ask. And how can you not ask these questions when, Tina Knowles talks about it? Miss Tina Knowles talks about it.
And then what else is we going to ask you?
Well, I interviewed Mr. Matthew Knowles about, he has a cancer company that he works with that helps people find like help and aid when you're going through like cancer and different things.
Nice.
And we had a very great conversation. Beyonce never came up. And he was super nice.
But he wasn't allowed to ask about it.
I didn't want to.
Okay.
Good.
I did.
I
wanted to.
He told your ass not to. He told your ass not
Told
to.
your ass not to. That's what happened.
I was waiting. I'm like, y'all gonna let me just say I didn't want to. Y'all know I wanted to. But he was
She
great.
bragged about it like it didn't come up once.
It didn't come up once.
He told you.
He said, you better not. All
Well,
right.
happy birthday, John Cena.
Where'd you get that from?
It's John Cena's birthday.
Oh,
He just broke the record too. He's I think he's been WWE champion 17 times. I believe.
Yeah.
Broke Ric
Absolutely.
Flair's record.
Yep, so happy
He
birthday.
follows me on Twitter. Isn't that random?
Really? John Cena? Hey, yo, I know that's right. You be having some of the most random,
Wigs.
potential.
No, not like that. Like what?
What?
Donkey of the Day's up next, right?
Yes, it is. Who you giving donkey to, man?
4 after the hour, we need the U.S. Department of Education to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with them, please.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Check out video of the full show on Tubi. Free. Classic interviews and more on Tubi every day, all day long, all for free. Just search Breakfast Club and grab your popcorn.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.